So I was definitely scared of starting over, because that's what it felt like to me. It felt like if I was no longer friends with them, I'd have to start all over. I'd have to create my own image. I'd have to...
You got that vibe, my nigga Messiah.
What's up guys, it's me Chad, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to VLOGUST. If you guys don't know what VLOGUST is, I spoke about it in my last video yesterday. For you guys watching in present time, yesterday on my birthday. VLOGUST is a 22-day Vlogmas. It's just like Vlogmas, but it's in August, and it's commemorating me being on YouTube for 1 year. So I'll be posting one video every day between August 1st and August 22nd. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'm actually shooting this video right now at 12:33 because I decided if I don't shoot it right now, I may never shoot it and it may never go up. And I've never given you guys a story time just because I feel like sometimes stories are kind of uncomfortable to tell because you're bringing everything back up, and that really puts to the test how much you've healed from the stories you're telling, depending on if they're a good story or a bad story. As you guys have read the title, today I'm gonna be talking about how I lost my friends on my birthday. And no, I'm not talking about my birthday in 2021. I'm talking about my birthday in 2020. This is a story that actually took me a long time to be, what's the word I want to use? Be comfortable in myself enough to tell without bringing back up some feelings that would end up mashing me up in the future again. And now I'm definitely confident enough to say in myself that I'm okay with telling this story, and I'm open to it because it's the past, and the past has helped me grow so much. If you guys do enjoy this video, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I don't know if this is gonna be a video that you guys want to share with your friends. This is kind of a sad video, kind of like a little tearjerker, you know. But if you guys do enjoy this video, share it with a friend too. And we're gonna get right into the story, how I lost my friends on my birthday. But before I get right into that story, let me give you just a little backstory on the story. So the friends that I'm talking about are my friend group that I had through high school. I think I had maybe 7 friends in high school, 7 close friends that I could call my actual close group of friends, excluding Matthew, because Matthew didn't really like my other friends much. So Matthew did not hang around me when I was around them much. So I guess Matthew probably had that foresight, which I didn't, which is okay. Matthew's gonna see this, he's probably gonna comment, "I told you so," which is okay. I'm mentally prepared for the "I told you so's." But yeah, so I had 7 main friends. Remember, when I say 7, I'm excluding Matthew, guys. I had 7 main friends in high school, mainly. I'm not gonna call their names just because to keep their privacy. I don't think I'd want anybody to be calling my name in a video like this either, and I don't want you guys to go and find them and attack them, because they were my good friends for a time, and I do feel like everybody is in your life for a reason and a season, and unfortunately our season together just ended up ending. So I had 7 main friends that I met in high school. I either met them each individually or I met them mutually, and then we all just became a good friend group. So those are my main group of friends throughout high school, because when I got to high school, I was in Jamaica for probably 2 years or 3 years before that, but I still didn't get my full grasp on the culture exactly, and I definitely did not grow my own personality. So when I met my friends, I don't want to say I latched, but I did link my personality with theirs, and I latched my personality on theirs, because when in a social setting, there's not much time to learn how you should act and learn how you should be. It's either you act like kind of weird, like what's wrong with that guy, or you caught along. So I definitely found my friends and I caught along. I can say I caught along, and I kind of latched my personality onto theirs. So these are my close friends for the years to come, probably 7, I think it's 7 years or 8 years. And don't get me wrong, these were my close friends and they were my best friends, and I still don't have any bad feelings towards them. It's just we're unfortunately not friends anymore. There were times in our friendship where I did feel kind of on the outside, because you guys do know what people say. If there's a 3-person friend group, 2 people are always gonna be closer than the third. But it was 7 of us, but I still definitely felt on the outside, and it was just like some instances of overthinking. But then there was some instances where I'd even like ask Drug, like, how do you feel about this? And she would agree with me. So I definitely did feel on the outside a lot of times in my own friendship. But I don't know, there was conflicting feelings in my mind. It was the feeling of, you can find better friends that will treat you how you deserve to be treated and reciprocate the energy that you reciprocate in a friendship. Because I feel like when it comes to friendships, relationships, any form of relationship, family member, lover, friend, I feel like energy should be matched, and what you input should equal what you output, or else it's just unfair and it becomes one-sided. I don't want to say that it was one-sided, but there were definitely times where I felt one-sided, and there are times where I felt used. But if you guys know me, you know I'm not somebody who, I don't have a problem being used, if that makes sense. In the sense that once it's not hurting me and it's helping you, I don't mind. If you're somebody I love and I care for, I don't really mind. But it is to an extent, and I do feel like at times that extent was definitely overstepped, if I could say. Yeah, overstepped would probably be the best word I would use. So there were definitely times before we were no longer friends that I felt used, and I felt like my kindness definitely was taken for a little weakness. And I felt like the extent of what I was willing to give my friends was definitely also abused too. So we were close friends. We were good friends, but I did have those feelings at the same time. But I was scared to be alone, in a sense. I'm not scared to say that I was scared to be alone. And I was definitely scared to have to go and find new friends. And I was scared to have to go and build my own personality, because being with my friends, I just linked my personality with theirs. But no longer being their friend meant that Chad's gonna have to find his own personality, which I didn't know would end up being such a blessing in disguise in a way, just because I knew I was I don't want to be cocky, all right? But I consider myself a likable person. But I couldn't tell if I was likable because of the people I was around. I was likable for me. So I definitely was scared to no longer be friends with my friends in the past, because I didn't know how people were gonna like me by myself. There were times in my head I was like, these people like me, or do they like me because they know I'm friends with my friends? So I was definitely scared to say something. I was definitely scared to be on my own. I was definitely scared to be alone. A lot of stuff I did, anytime I went out, I was with my friends. It was hard for you to see me and not see my friends. On the other way around, you could definitely see them and not see me. I didn't go out everywhere. But if I was out, you're most likely gonna see at least 1 or 2 of them. So I was definitely scared of starting over, because that's what it felt like to me. It felt like if I was no longer friends with them, I'd have to start all over. I'd have to create my own image. I'd have to identify my own personality. And even if it's something that I think didn't suit me at the time, that's what it was, because your personality is your personality. You can't change it just because you feel like you don't like it, or you feel like other people won't like it. So that was definitely a hard part. I was stuck, I was conflicted, and I was here thinking to myself, what should I do? I've always been a big birthday person. I feel like birthdays are an important thing, and it's just how I was raised. My mom has always given big highlights to our birthdays, because it's a 1-year thing. It's the anniversary of when you were born. That's what your age is. Congratulations, you were born this day so and so years ago. So I've always given a highlight to birthdays because that's just how my mom made them. So birthdays have always been a big thing for me. So I'd like to think that when it's someone who's close to me's birthday, I'm gonna try and go all out, or I'm gonna try and do what I can to make sure that you have a good time. And at the same time, when it's my birthday, I would also expect that energy to be reciprocated. And I don't wanna sound like the reason I was no longer friends with them was because this one little thing. I feel like it was a lot of build up, and then I felt to the point where I was just like, I would have never done this to you, and it was done to me. So, as I said, I was a big birthday person, and my birthday was coming up. So this is 2020 on my birthday, and I decided I was gonna go to Ocho Rios, Jamaica. I was in Jamaica, Ocho Rios, and I decided I was gonna go to a hotel for my birthday. I think I was going for 2 nights, I think. I don't remember the exact details, but I know that my friends were gonna come down on my birthday, leave the day after. I was actually there with Matthew, Drew, and Brittany the day before my birthday, and then I knew my mom was gonna come in the morning of my birthday because she had some work to do on the day before. So we all booked our rooms, we all did everything, and Matthew, Brittany, and I got there, and I called one of my friends. Yeah, I'm not gonna call their names. I was just like, yo, you guys all good, all set for tomorrow? And they were moving kind of shaky. They were like, oh yeah, mama, just need to see what the man them dep on. And I was like, what do you mean what the man them dep on? We kind of made this plan. It's my birthday tomorrow. Oh, why is it still sounding like it's a maybe? So I was a little confused, but I wasn't gonna let that ruin my night right before my birthday. So I had a good time with Drew, I had a good time with Brittany, I had a good time with Matthew. When I woke up, my mom got there, so it was good vibes. My mom is here, Drew's here, Brittany's here, Matthew's here. We're having a good time on my birthday. And again, I contacted one of my friends. I asked him, yo, what's up? What time are y'all coming? It's my birthday. It's not yesterday anymore. Today's the day you guys are supposed to be coming. And again, I got that same mixed signal vibe, and I was like, why are we getting mixed signals for a room that we've already booked all these confirmations? And I'm born on July 31st, and August 1st is a holiday. So it's not super easy to get rooms for my birthday somewhere anyways. So I was like, all right, you guys are moving a little weird, but I'll see you guys later. Later on in the day, I went to the front desk of the hotel just to check, make sure that everything was still good with the room because tomorrow was a holiday. I'm born July 31st. And she said that the rooms were canceled. And I was like, I didn't cancel any rooms. I booked those rooms and I booked my rooms. They're supposed to be coming soon. And then she was like, nope, somebody called in and canceled the room. I was like, oh, okay. And I called my friends, and it was just a bunch of nobody was saying anything. And then later on in the day, I realized that my friends that I thought were supposed to be in Ocho Rios spending my birthday with me, celebrating my birthday, were actually out at a party. Well, not a party, but like at 100 on my birthday in Kingston when I'm in Ochi waiting on my friends. So I definitely felt really hurt. I was like, in a way I felt like this is how I was valued to them, because that just doesn't feel like something I'd ever do. I feel like I definitely try all things to make sure that I'm there for my bro's birthday. It's his birthday. Let's get up, let's get over there. It doesn't matter what's going on in Kingston, don't matter what's going on anywhere. So I was definitely hurt. I'm not one of those people who are scared to say when my feelings are hurt or when I feel away. I definitely felt away. That was probably definitely one of the first times I cried on my birthday. Guys, I'm not a bad man. I'm not a gangster. I can't tell you. I bawl. I have feelings, I can get hurt, and that's how I felt. I felt really hurt because I was like, wow, this is the first time I've really decided to plan something for my birthday, kind of going all outish, and only one of my friends showed up, and that was Matthew. So I was definitely hurt, and I felt like that was one of the last straws to me, because I felt like, wow, I'm not one of those people who count favors, but in your head, it's an automatic thing to just think, I do all this for you guys. You guys couldn't even pull up and show up for my birthday. So I feel like my friends were They were probably the first people to break my heart. I've never had a girl break my heart, but my friends definitely broke my heart that day. And I've been trying my best, especially since last year. I feel like I've definitely made a lot of progress to be less confrontational, because I feel like a lot of times when you go to something with anger, you don't leave with the result you were looking for anyways. So I decided not to confront them on the matter. I didn't even ask them why they didn't come, because it couldn't have been an issue of urgency or emergency because they were out on my birthday. So I really did feel away, and I just tried my best to make it not ruin my birthday, because there were people who cared about me that were standing right here in front of me. Even my auntie Carol, my cousin Daniel, my cousin Dominic, they even ended up coming to Ochi for my birthday too. So I was there, and I was just like, wow. And I had to take a step back and take a little mental note and realize, who are the people that are gonna be there for you no matter what? And then I came to the realization, like, maybe my friends that I've invested so much time and friendship and energy into are not the people who would be there for me when I really thought they would. Because genuinely in my heart, I would have never expected that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I sucked for some time. It's not, because I was used to being a good friend, and I was expecting the same. So my friends definitely broke my heart on my birthday, and I decided that first I typed this long thing I was gonna send to one of them to just tell everybody, and I was just like, Chad, don't do that, because that would just, one, that would mess up the rest of my vibes for my birthday, and two, that would have just been confrontation that I didn't need. So I decided to just retract myself from my friend group. The day after my birthday, I just decided, I was just like, Chad, it's time. You've done a lot, you've endured a lot, you've grown a lot, and your friends have taught you a lot. You've learned a lot, you've taught a lot. It might just be time, which is a really scary thing for me, because when I looked back, I realized there was never really a time where I was ever without that friend group throughout my high school experience. And I was nervous. I was like, what am I gonna do when I go out? Matthew does not like to go out, so I always go out with my other friends. Matthew's a homebody, so if me and Matthew are hanging out here at the house or there at his house. So I was nervous for a bunch of stuff. I was nervous about how it would look. I didn't say anything, so I wonder what people would think was happening. I was thinking everything else about other than how I felt. So I took a step back, I put my feelings into consideration first, and I decided that my friendship was no longer serving its purpose, and I maybe thought that I almost outgrew it. And I don't want to say that in a bad light, because it wasn't a bad light, but I definitely think that's what happened. I feel like I learned everything I was supposed to learn. I got all the experiences, the good and the bad, that I was supposed to get. And I have to thank them, because they definitely helped me grow into the person that I am today. And I don't regret ever being friends with them. I don't regret anything that happened. And I definitely don't regret no longer being friends with them, because those couple of days that I was alone really pushed me to focus more on me and prioritize myself. And that's what started Chad Lucci's Vlogs. I was not gonna start my YouTube channel until January 2021. But being alone in August, I was just like, might as well. Let's start this channel. Let's see what happens. Let's see if there's, other than my 7 friends, let's see if there's somebody else out there who likes me. Let's see if there's somebody else out there who might appreciate hearing what I have to say or something like that. So that's definitely the greatest lesson that happened. That's why I definitely do believe when my mom says, when God closes a door, he opens a window, because he closed the door on my friendship, but then opened a huge double door to the YouTube world, and that's where we are right now. That's why I'm here talking to you guys. So that is the story of how I lost my friends on my birthday. I don't know if I went into enough detail as you guys may have wanted to, but I definitely went into as much detail as I felt comfortable with. I hope you guys did enjoy this little somber video. I know some of you guys are probably sitting behind your phone screen or your TV screen going like, damn, they did Chad dirty. Ooh, but that is okay because that's a part of life, guys. And I want to let anybody out there know who's going through the same thing, that's life and that's what happens. And you have to push forward and you have to move and you have to grow. And I feel like a lot of times when you're growing, it's lonely. So don't ever feel like you're in a lonely phase. You're never gonna find new friends. You're never gonna do this again. Growth is lonely. Nobody can help you grow more than yourself. You have to learn to prioritize yourself. You have to put your feelings first in a lot of situations, which is a thing that I didn't do before. But now I can definitely say that I'm a lot more selfish with my feelings. And I keep a little guard up with my heart now, which is a good and a bad thing at times, because sometimes I do come off as too reserved, which may even be something that pushes people away before they even get to know me. But that's just what happens. That's the life. Guys, I've got nothing more to say. If you did enjoy this video, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Vlogmas Day 2. Peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video, the next one. We're going 22 days. August 22nd. You guys already know the vibes. Peace out.